So now with the Aprilia RSVR, we have full Öhlins components front and rear, and fully adjustable with compression, preload, and rebound on both forks, and compression, preload, and rebound on the shock. Now, as regards to the factory R, same basic components, but the kit inside is probably upgraded because that's really focused to go to the track and race and win races. So probably a bit stiffer spring rate, a little better valving to deal with the stresses of racing.
Salt Lake Motorsports, your Italian source for Ducati, Aprilia, Bimota in Salt Lake City. Salt Lake Motorsports.
Nothing. So we have no free sag in this bike whatsoever. Hang on, Dave. And extended, we're at 22 3/4 inches, so right around. So in the back, we're at 1 1/4 inch sag for Dave. Again, this is a kind of a canyon track focused bike, so at 190, that's working really well for the track setting. Just a tad on the stiff side for the street, so we want to back off the compression damping a little to help this. On the front, again, what we'd expect, just a little bit stiffer, just shy of 3.5 inches of travel left. So overall for its weight, and if you're going to take this to the canyons and to the track, this is perfectly set up for someone between 170 and 200 on spring preload. Obviously then you're going to change the rebound and compression damping to suit. Now with Haley on the bike at 130, obviously we're not going to get anywhere near the sag we need, probably in the front or back. So just under 3/4 inch in the back, so we'd have to change the spring rate for somebody of that physical weight at 130 to 150 in order to be able to get the sag we're looking for. And then in the front, we're at 4 inches of unused travel, so we'd actually physically swap these springs out because it'd be too stiff. So if you're in the 130, 150 range, you might want to consider, if you're buying this bike, before you take it, get the springs changed and the sag set properly. Now with Chris on the bike, we'll see obviously a much bigger sag number in the back of 2 inches. So definitely the spring change here on this end of the spectrum at 240, there's no question, especially with a track focused bike like this, that you would take the shock spring out and upgrade it immediately. And in the front, just shy of 3.25 inches, so definitely too soft here. So somebody that's 200 plus, you should definitely consider upgrading both the shock and the fork springs initially to get the sag correct, so then the geometry of the motorcycle is restored.